Hello everybody, welcome to this installment of Three Moons Gaming where we build things in Minecraft. Today, or this evening I should say, we're going to try to build a portcullis. I have never been successful at building one. It takes me hours sometimes to get it to function. So this time I have built a couple of them ahead of time, and I'm going to try to see if we can build one in our live feed world that will work right off the bat. I've got this one here, which is working. Now, generally you don't put the switch here, but we put it there this time just to see if it, and there we go. You see, it's working. So I'm going to try to build this one, the same exact one here, off to the side a little way. Now, we do need to go down in the ground 6 layers deep. And it needs to be a 9 by 15 area, 6 layers deep. So we're going to dig all that out, and we're going to pause. I'm going to pause the video at this point because I don't want you guys to have to sit here and watch me dig out all this dirt. Okay? So here we go. I will pause it and I'll come back when I've got this all dug out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the hole has been dug and we are ready to go. That was a good 10 minutes worth of, maybe 10 minutes worth of building. Would have been a lot faster if I'd have went ahead and used a simple command, fill it with air, but I chose to hand dig all this. Now, what I'm going to do now is we're going to come right down here. It's going to start against this wall. And I'm going to start it right about here against this wall. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then there's going to be 1 here. Okay, what there can be 1 sitting there too for as far as that goes. We're going to put a switch here. The original plan calls for a switch here. And then we're going to put a repeater here. And then we're going to put a redstone torch here. And then we're going to put a repeater right there, which is going to light up. Then we're going to put our piston here, which is going to immediately do just what it did and do that. Now if I come here and I say flip the switch, it's going to pull it down and back up, which is all that it's really supposed to do. Okay? So then the next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to show you as I do it from over here. Okay, this way you can follow along with me as I do it. Right next to that sticky piston, there's going to be 10, 11 blocks and 1 on top. Okay? We're going to put 10 blocks here. 10, and then 1 here, right there. Okay? Now on that, we're going to put redstone dust all the way down this till we get to here. So it's covered in redstone dust. And then the next thing we're going to do after that is we're going to put sticky pistons above the redstone dust, and then a row of everything in front of it. And you can go ahead and place a redstone torch right there. So here we're going to go ahead and put our sticky piston get up just the right height. All the way. May as well go ahead and put the standard piston on top of that because that's where it's going to go. Okay, it's not going to extend or anything right now, but that's where it's going to go. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put piston, I'm using wool. You can use whatever stone you want to use, but I'm using wool. And then I'm going to put redstone dust all the way down this particular trap right here to here. And then I'm going to place one more wool here. And then I'm going to place a redstone repeater there. And then I'm going to place that there with a redstone dust on top of it. Okay? That takes care of what I call the T on the end. Okay, because it creates like a T. And then we're going to go, I'm going to show you right over here what we're going to do next. It's going to be up underneath here a little ways. Those torches don't mean nothing. They're just there for aesthetic looks, so to speak. Now, you notice we have all these beautiful things here. Now, they got to sit on top of more. So we're going to set them on top. And we're going to go all the way to the end. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if the video appears to be shaking, it is not the video itself, it is me. I tend to do a little bit of shaking, mainly because I think, without being diagnosed properly by a doctor, I think I have PD. Because of the medication that I take. There we go, that looks good. Now we'll go ahead and we'll do the second entire row. We left this undone because you can't put anything there because of the torch. But this one here gets torches on top of it. Whoop. Torch doesn't go down there on the ground, it goes right there. And then we'll go up a little bit higher in the sky. We'll go ahead and we'll put torches, I mean not torches, but that takes care of that pretty quick. Just gotta put one down here. Okay, there's all of those have torches underneath them now. Now we're gonna come through here and we're gonna place torches . As you notice, these all moved because they're supposed to move. Okay. Now that we have that in place, we can then go ahead and place a row of wool here. And then we can go ahead and start placing our gravel. Not a solid block, it's got to be gravel. And if we dug our hole correctly, we should be even, which we are, with ground level. Now, this here goes up 17 blocks. So the way this is going to go is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to move that so I don't have to keep jumping so far. And just so you know, this build is out of the book called Minecraft Medieval Fortress Exploded Build. And the reason it's out of that book is because that happens to be a book that I happen to like and happen to basically look at and read. Now that we've got this much going, we are almost done with building this. So now we got one last thing to do, or one or two last things to do. Come to this block right here. We're going to come out by one. Come right over here. Come here. And then what we're going to do is follow that all the way down till we come to the end of, if I were to stand right here and step off and fall, I should land on that block right there, which is what I did. So there's that level, and then I'm going to count 1, 2, and put a block there. Okay, and then I'm going to run redstone dust all the way from right here I think it just comes to right here. If I remember correct, it only goes to there, yes. And then, as you just saw, we are going to put a block here, take that out, take that there. This is what's going to serve as its power source. I'm going to put one there and put one there. Okay. Then we are going to go one block on top of that, block on top of that, and then we're going to go all the way down. May as well make it look identical to down below if you can possibly do so. And then what you do is you come over here, and we'll come over here and take a look at what's going on over here, which isn't much. If you notice, it's not much. The only real difference is that right there. Okay, now we're going to take, and we're going to get our dropper. We're going to put our dropper in place along with our hopper. Now our dropper goes right there, and the hopper goes into it, and you know it's into it first by the little click that it just made. Secondly, by that right there. That tells you that it's connected to the hopper. Now, you can take a full stack of wool, and a full stack is all you'll need for it to work. Okay? And that will take care of that. Now, this section here is supposed to get nothing but standard pistons all the way across it. Looking up tends to throw me sometimes. Okay, there's that. Now we have one last thing to put in place, and then we will be done with the build portion of it. And that is to put in the gate itself. One more row, and that should be all that we need. And there we go. That is too high. Now, if you wanted to make it like I did over there with the handles up in the air, we can do that too. That doesn't take a whole lot of time. We do this number right here. What we do is I clear it out. I just cleared out enough to bring myself to surface. Basically just like that. You can replace all this with wool if you want to. It does not matter. Because all I do is... And the main reason I did this to begin with was for testing purposes. Because testing this out means that I'm not going to be able to be here. See? Not going to be able to see anything that's moving or not moving. Okay, that's going right, that's right. So this is why I like to put it up here. Because up here, okay, I see all of them. According to the way this looks, it looks like it's still one whole block. Yeah, now that's too high, okay. Oh, well, it does help if you power it all, doesn't it? These simple little things like that is what throws me every other time. Okay, now, everything looks identical. Over here, it's all identical looking, so, with the exception of those. There we go. This is where I always do just a test to see down here if it's, see, it's not firing down here, so it's not firing down here. Why isn't it firing? It's 3. Put all these on 3. I meant to say that earlier. They've all got to be on 3. This is the part that I hate. I don't believe that is a necessary block. Okay. So that means that I gotta put another whole row of fencing here. Let's close this one. This is the confusing part of this, why it always gives me trouble. I'll get it looking just like the one next door to it, and I say, torpedoes away. Okay, so maybe I won't say torpedoes away from up there this time. And see, that's not high enough for a person to walk under, is it? Well, we'll find out here in just a couple seconds, won't we? Nope, not high enough. That means it did not go up. See, the book does not say whether those need to be sticky or not, but I'm going to remove these just to be on the safe side and put sticky. Because if it needs to be sticky, it needs to be sticky. And it's working, but it's got its bugs. I've seen them all along have bugs. And is it doing the thing again? Probably is. Yep, it did the thing again, where it messes everything up. I haven't figured that one out yet. But we do know that there is a working model of it. But that's basically how you build it. Because like this one over here, this one worked perfectly. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why that one doesn't work right, or why it did what it did. Let's count the rungs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop, nope, not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to fall down in the hole. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're not going to believe this, but that part of the problem, the other part of the problem lies right here. I'll show you in just a moment. You can set everything up identical, and it's still going to have this problem every so often. This right here is not supposed to be there. You see, all the redstone is laying on the ground. The redstone pad, dust is laying all over the ground. Well, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be setting just like that. And instead, it was laying like on the ground. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and put and then I'm going to try to attempt to put let's put this here, the gravel back where it belongs. Let's take out and replace okay, that should be 6 high. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6 high. Okay. and that should be in the closed position. Now the only thing missing from over here, even remotely have anything to do with it, is this. And all that is a row of that sitting across the top. If it's right, and I don't know why it does that. This side over here doesn't get stuck. This side for some reason gets stuck. There we go. Now I can get stuck like that. No, it can't either. It's still wrong. It's wrong. And that got that at ground level, but that is over here. All set to 3, 1, and 1. One, one. Okay. It should be working like it should, but it don't want to work right. It's like it's getting stuck and the sticky pistons are not pulling this back down like it's supposed to be. But anyways, it's a mystery for another day. Again, Three Moons wants to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for watching this episode. This is one of the closest ones I've ever gotten where I got it to work as well as it is working within one shot out of the gate. Most of the time, it takes me forever to get it to work. It's a mystery to me as to why it's doing what it's doing. Don't ask me what is different between this one and this one. It appears to be absolutely no difference when I look at them. And I mean, to me, there's no difference at all. Those are all turned off. Those are all turned off and those are on. Okay, so that's the way that's supposed to be. I know that's got nothing to do with it, but and these are all on 3, so but an amazing feat to get it this close. So I broke that down there. What is, oh, well, I know that in a row, I think, has something to do with it somehow. Bingo. It's the inner row. I can take it out and it'll work just fine. Oh well. It's a mystery for another day. We'll figure it completely out another day. Just like it indicating that it's closed, but it's open, but it's closed, but it's open. Bye-bye. I'll be back. I'll be back.